What up, anime fans? I'm back. Finally reviewing the Chimera Ants arc of the Hunter x Hunter remake. Yep. My god, this is one of the longest arcs I ever watched in anime history. Well, it's not the first time I've watched an arc, thanks to Seiya, but you get the point. But this arc did not need to be that long. So, like, there's a lot of filler content. I assume it's in the manga too, but there's a lot of content in there. It's just long. It's total 60 episodes from episode 76 to 136. 60 episodes. Again, I think it should be condensed down to be more, shorter. How it starts and how you... When you watch the start, you expect a different end. No. It's completely different to what you were expecting from the start. So, yeah, it's been a couple of days since I started watching this arc. This is going to be a tough one to review. But it may help me prepare for for when I eventually review the Water arc of One Piece in the future. Yeah? I had to condense down some content to get to the point easy. So, anyway, I just got one arc left to watch, by the way, and it's pretty short, so I can knock that out in a couple of days, sometime soon. But first, I'm gonna try my best to watch the second arc of Bleach and watch Naruto. That's my plan to do tomorrow. Because I delay my plans and delay my Kamen Rider double watch. So, I'll save my Hunter x Hunter review for Friday. After I come home from town, that way I got plenty of time just in case it goes past the time I go to bed. Oh, no, don't go by curfew. I just go to bed at 1 o'clock in the morning by choice. Excuse me. Now, while this arc has a good moments, but it's long, as I said, it's just too long to watch through. So, I recommend you just watch it. Just watch it at your series watch through instead of you just doing it to review arcs. But this was one of the biggest arcs of the Hunter x Hunter series so far. So as we got the anime returning soon, I'll be all caught up on the series, and then I can check out the 2 films that released. They'll be good. They're gonna be interesting too. Anyway, so yeah, the story continues where we left off at Green Island, with Gon and Killua at some type of location where Jin might have been. Well, I'm gonna be doing the dub pronunciation, so it'll be easier. So I think Jean might have been there. I ended up meeting met a completely different person. This person shoots at them for some reason. These abilities. But he basically wants going to Khalil that he was shooting at an ant nest. He mentions that he's now got another pointless kill, which caused Gon to remember someone after seeing his face. Now, this is a problem when the anime... It's a sort of a problem, I think. I don't know. I do not know. I haven't read the manga, so I do not know how exciting this will be. He remembers this guy from when he was young. Kite. The one who told him about his dad. It's weird how they just changed that, though. Just get more action fast. I think this will be more in... I think this might be more if Kite was introduced at the start of the series. But he's voiced by Christopher Corey Smith. Good actor. At the start he sounded a bit like Roger Craig Smith, but changes to the normal role. So anyway. Gon reminds Kite who he is, you know? So after we like meeting each other again after so long, there's how much go and grow. They get to talking. We got to learn a bit about Kite. Kite came to World Island years ago. That's how he met Gon. Because Jean is his teacher, and he was asked as a final test as a hunter. And it's to find him. Which led him to so naturally he thought Jean might be at his home in Whale Island. That's where he met Gon. And well, they think Jean might have planned this the whole time. Oh, Jean set this up on Green Island. And he saw Gon to meet him with a friend. Don't ask. It's hilarious. But I really appreciate Jean's design. If you don't know, Jean looks similar to Yusuke Urameshi on Yu Yu Hakusho, another series created by Togashi in the early 90s. Or should I say, it was a very good anime adaptation, but not as popular as Hunter x Hunter. Because Hunter x Hunter is where Togashi stood behind his ground as an experienced writer. He's not perfect, but he did stand his ground. So yeah, I think Togashi just reused the design. That's all. But I like to think it's symbolism. Why? Think about it. Togashi created both series, so be interested if the dad of Gon looks exactly like his protagonist from his previous series, but passing down the torch. That's how I like to see it. I know it wasn't intentional, but I'm just saying it's how I like to see it. Anyway, Kite mentions that if you're a hunter, I have a nice connections with animals. Anyway, Kite's investigating something called the Chimera ants. A group of ants. Here to find out their dangers or not, because things have been a lot of disappearances have been happening. So, anyway, Gon and Khalil decided to tag along with Kite on his mission with his group. They were not really much important because we don't see them again after their introductions. During an incident, the queen of the Chimera ants is going to give birth to all kinds of creatures. More ants. After she creates more creatures, she's also going to go hunt down some humans. They mentioned that when we go and kill around Kite, they heading to the NGL, where they started strict technology. Anyone with technology, caught with technology, will be thrown in jail or executed. Brutal. So Gon. So yeah, no, not Gon. So anyway, we see a small village. We have two young kids. One of the little girl's called Rena, by the way. I just come here seeing the end in the final episode of the arc. Sorry, that caught me off guard. So, it's hard for me to remember because this happened a few days ago, by the way. Anyway. So, and one day, as the two were going out for fishing, they were captured by Chimera ant beast made from other animals. And the queen consumes them, killing them. And it's dark. She gives birth to all kinds of creatures, Chimera ant creatures. She's planning to give birth to a king and the three servants she's created for the king. The royal guards. So, anyway, two characters we see for the Hunter exam arc are back. Remember the guy with the bow and arrow? Well, he's got nan abilities too. His nan abilities focus on arrows. And there's also the girl who has bees in her hat. She's there too, but right now they never come. They never got to interact with Gon and Killua, which is a shame. Basically attacked by Chimera ants, and most of their group has been killed. So the bee girl tries to go for help, but she gets killed too. While the owl guy gets taken in. Because a lot of development's been going on. Some of these Chimera ants are learned the ability of Nen. While Gon, Killua, and Kite face more based on Chimera ants along the way. Anyway. So, one of the royal guards is hatched, named Pito, who's a cat girl. It's weird. But she's got this many fingers. It's kind of creepy, but... You know, when I saw the character in the intro, I thought those legs were prosthetic, just by the way they designed. I did not know much about this arc when I went in. So, the ending really caught me off the spot. Watching this has really changed what I thought was going to happen. There are a lot of battles, by the way. And some secret underground guards get killed in the NGL. That comes a plot point later. Anyway, one of the Chimera ants is actually the boy who was killed along with his sister, Reina. He becomes a different guy. He's like a Tengu or something. As I said, Kite's team is not really that important, sadly. We never got to see them in action. Like Togashi just rushed them aside just for a free battle. It'd been interesting to see them have their own skill fights. Like, they just changed the story midway through. And I think it should have been just one arc. I think it should have been separated into 3 arcs. If you get what I mean. Because how long the arc is... Actually, yes, the first part of the Chimera Ants arc should be called the NGL arc. And the Chimera Ants arc should be the final part of the arc. So, if I ever do go for the manga, this story... And Kite demonstrates his Nen ability. A special little clown roulette. It spins numbers, and whatever number it lands on gets a weapon. There's a lot of funny gags with it too. Like, Kite finds it annoying, but why did they go to the question of why did he make it that way in their heads? It's a shame we never got an answer to that, but that was quite funny. Yeah. When the owl guy is killed and the Chimera ants learn about Nen. And they gain their own Nen abilities along the way. Meanwhile, the king is born. And prematurely killing with the queen being sadly injured. Meanwhile, Pito, that's the name of the cat girl, can also hunt her first prey. Her Nen is big and dangerous. She attacks Kite, cutting off his arm. She smashed. Kong is angry, but Kilo knocks him out quickly, so he doesn't go to control. Kite tells him to run and they have to leave. With Kite being alone to face her. I'm afraid the aftermath is sad. We don't see the battle hoppers off screen, but it's sad. So yeah, Netero and 2 other Nen users are there too, to help out with the situation. To take down the king. Meruem. And the other 2 guards, Yuffie and Palm. Weirdest names ever. Now, Palm's a butterfly. He looks more human, he just has butterfly wings and antennas. But when his wings are not out, they look like a cape. Now, Yuffie is... How do I put it? I don't know what he is, really. He just looks human. He just got human with red skin and big different feet. He even got wings. There are a lot of battles during this second final part of the arc, so I'm going to skip over most of them. What has to happen? Golden Kilo are tested to see if they get ready to go to the NGL by facing the students of the two then users named Knuckle and Shoot. Knuckle looks like a delinquent with a pompadour. Obviously, I think that was still obviously the wrestler Kuwabara, Kato Kuwabara for Yu Yu Hakusho. Doesn't look like him, but the two personalities are kind of similar. As they're big tough guys who are all softies on the inside. I just noticed that they're similar now. I think that was a nice detail. So yeah, Golden Kilo had to train for 2 months, for a few weeks, if they could take down Knuckle and Shoot, and they can get into the NGL. The winner has to go in there. While the other two who also has unique non-abilities. So yeah, Biscuit shows up too. Basically, they had to stay with a woman named Palm, who uses her blood power for non-abilities. She can able to see anywhere where she sees someone. When she sees someone face to face, when she uses her non-abilities, she can keep track of them. There's a lot of romance subplot and she's crazy, and they're skipping over most of that. But anyway, I can't think what I felt I was underutilized in this arc was Biscuit. She's back. They've got trained Golden Killua with a nice new look. New hairstyle and a weird winter-like outfit. But she was badly underutilized. She didn't get a chance to stick around for the entire bow. Because as she trained Golden Killua, she just, leaves. Anyway, she mentions some of the Killua about his habit of when he picks up not finishing a fight or something, or not being able to, always being not always feeling like running away from the bow. And the Viki style he'll leave going behind. Like us Killua would think. I don't know how romance subplot been. You see a beautiful Palm. She was more like messy hair covering her face. She kind of changes the character about the arc. It's very, very complicated. I will mention Knuckle and Shoot's nan abilities. By the way, cut to Peter as she beating Kite. She has his head in her lap. He's dead. We, the audience, knows this, but the other characters don't. So yeah. So Killua realizes why he's been doing that whole freight thing. Turns out Lumi had a needle on his head the whole time. So Killua managed to whip it out. I think this weird Chimera ant who's half bunny, half bird? Yeah, it looks like a bunny rabbit. But he has wings on his arms. And they're weird choices of clothing. The G-string underpants. Dude. Not cool. It's weird. We see more and more Chimera ants along the way. So, anyway. Duck the bow, Knuckle and Shoot away. Golden Killua's abilities too. Oh, yeah. Anyway. By the way, that plot pattern was a little bit later after that. I'll get you why. So, yeah. Knuckles' ability is Chapter 7 Buckle Bankruptcy. Every 10 seconds, its interest decreases. And once the number is at the limit of Nen you have, you're not able to use Nen for 2 months. That's a pretty powerful ability, but here's the thing. Knuckle must be in 200 meters of range. It must be in 200 meters of range of it. Of Knuckle. That way it can only activate. So, yeah, Golden Killua lost a bow. Shoot's ability was quite interesting. I can't remember what his other ability is, but he's able to take some of their body. I don't know. And he's also able to use his hands as well. Also to catch up people's eyes. So yeah, Golden Killua still had to train after losing. Try and get stronger, even though Golden can't use them for 2 months. And 2 months they've been training for 2 whole months. Like I said, Biscuit was not utilized properly. She just left. I'm sure she would have stuck around to help the gang out. Why? What's the whole point of putting her in the picture if she's not going to stick around? That pisses me off a bit. Like, that really ticks me off. What was the whole point? Okay, I like Biscuit as a character. But the first few appearances in the Great Island arc early on, she was trying to ruin Golden Kilo's friendship without doing any attempt. It would be interesting if they were attempt but fail in comedic ways, like in the cartoon. But no. And she was just suddenly unutilized here. I'm really disappointed. I wish she would stick around more. I want her to be one of the main characters. She's cool. She can help teach. I want to see her. I want to see her teach Leorio. Speaking of which, we haven't seen him since Green Island, at the start of Green Island. Him and Kurapika. Well, Kurapika did appear during the second half of Green Island, but we haven't seen him since. I noticed something. The characters never stick together most of the time. After the Hunter Exam arc and the Zodiac Family arc, they split off before the York New City arc. Well, of course, only three of them unite, and they reunite towards the second half. And after that, they split up again. What's the whole fucking point? We can't get invested with these characters to get stronger alongside them if they don't do much. Kurapika has some good fights, but Leorio never had one. He has some good moments about the arc, yes, but he hasn't had his own battle yet. I'm sure that's going to change in the future when the manga continues. And Togashi still has some more plans. Because everything the Zodiac family will be battling in the future. Also, we get to see the Phantom Troop in this arc. And our mini storyline during the whole Phantom Troop mini arc. Where, after the Queen's death, most of the troops split off to form their own kingdoms. The Phantom Troop ended up coming across the Scorpion Lady who's turning people into Chimera ants. With her tail. That's very horrifying. And then Resonance is a media city, so we actually get to see Kilo's sister on them. Then her skills. They're both paper. It's pretty interesting. I think she's wants to join the Phantom Troop to get stronger so she can find a way to get her brother back. And she's talking about Killua after what happened. Though she didn't really do anything in her first appearance, which was the Zodiac family arc. So anyway, now characters learn that what happened to Kite because of Pito's Nen. Gon swears to get to bring Kite back, fix him. So after 2 months, so now again, 2 months have passed. Again, I'm ready to fight. And Netero has also hides Zeno Zodiac for this battle. It was just useful to shout, you know. Miriam is the name of the king. And during this whole time, he's playing Pongi in different types of games. When he meets a blind girl named Kumogi. He seems like a bit dickhead, evil bastard, but wait, you see he's starting to care about Komugi. Well, I don't think he realized it either. Komugi is blind too. It's one of the emotional parts. This is one of the best parts of the arc. And I love episode 136 and 135. They had great endings. 135 had a great ending, and 136's entire episode was great too. Great epilogue. Like conclusion to character stories. Anyway, the guy with glasses and his smoke pipe, I guess his level smoke. He can create smoke like anything with his big pipe. And he's pretty skilled. So, yeah, and the other guy with glasses, and a suit does, his ability is called hide and seek. He could open portals to a special little room. Of course, must leave in a different way. But he can store lots of things in there, which are useful. And during each character's battles, they kind of make friends with two Chimera ants. One's an octopus, the other's a chameleon. Actually, they do have memories of their human lives. It's really complicated. So basically, they were human, not artificial creatures with memories of humans. The humans that made them. Oh god, it's weird. So yeah, I'm gonna skip through most of this, but there are a lot of battles throughout this arc. You see Go not hit really nice self, and they have unique abilities and become friends. They all gonna help with this final battle. The octopus, Ikaku, I think his name was, has the ability to control corpses, and he can turn his tentacle into a gun and use one of the other parts as a bullet. Pretty impressive ability. The chameleon can turn invisible by holding his breath, and when he holds someone, there's a secret ability. It makes them invisible too. It's a pretty powerful ability. They're really interesting, and these are great battles. So the assault begins. So yeah, in the process, Coleman could get hurt, and so Miriam asks Peter to fix her while he goes battle Chimera Natural. We're going to look. Well, Golden Kilo out. Knuckles should be facing their own battles along the way. Both characters got, and the suit guy and the guy with smoke pipe get out of commission halfway doing the battle. Doing each part. Or each of the three guards get stronger. Golden Kilo running into Kilo's grandpa Zeno. This is the first time they interacted since the mansion. Because Kilo did not know he was in Yorkview. Kurapika never told him for some reason. I don't know. Would be useful information to let Kilo know that his family was in Yorkview battling the Phantom Troop. Speaking of Phantom Troop, during the battle in Meteor City early on, we see some of the other characters' nan abilities and secret special other abilities they have. Like the guy with bandages. He's pretty interesting. In his country, every male is stabbed with pins in their body to create holes along the future. Don't ask. Alright, back to the main battle. Golden Killer went inside after Zeno warned them about something and saved Peter there. Seeing that runs steadily. Peter makes a condition. She will go with the fix kite in 1 hour to fix so let her fix Komugi. And that's a whole time thing going on. So yeah, I'm gonna skip most of the battles. They're really good battles, but this arc is way too long. 60 episodes. Much longer than the manga. So yeah. Anyway, Kilo also tests out his new ability, God Speed, which electrifies his entire body, increasing his speed. It's very useful. Anyway, Peter was planning to kill Gon after this. So yeah, after the time limit's up, Gon and Peter head off to find Kite. Palm went missing a little bit early in the story, was bound to have been merged with Chimera, but she's still a good guy. There's a lot of content I had to cut down on talking about, because how fucking long it is. God, it's gonna be even more tricky to the One Piece one. So yeah. Anyway. Miriam bows Netero, and in the end, Netero gave up his life to explode a bomb that was attached to his heart. He died. The bomb may seem not to kill Miriam, but that's not, I don't think that was his intent. That discover about the story that it's caused them to have a dangerous, deadly poison inside them, killing them, and it's contagious. Yuffie always succumb to it. Gon finds out that Kite cannot be fixed and gave into its rage to fight Pito, creating some type of muscular form, aging him up. He aged his own body up to fight Pito and he's a lot stronger, and bashed her face in, killing her throughout the entire battle. It's truly shocking. Peter has two known abilities, allow her medical help and pocket. And she used that ability just in case she died as well. She cut off Gon's hair, but Gon used one last attack to finish her, even though it could kill him. We don't see that part, though. There's no things about hiding Komagi and stuff. But I'm skipping over that. You just have to watch it. Be warned, you should watch it, but might have to watch it all day. If you have, you must. I'm sure you must watch it when you get up in the morning and watch it in the afternoon. It'll take you days to watch. Trust me. And well, they kind of got some Chimera ants on their side. By the way, after the Queen died, a small little baby was with her. That's where the Tengu guy, I'm just going to go on that for a bit, what's his name, swears that he will never take the life of another human. I really like that they can change. Because they was once human. Good people. Anyway, Miriam's definitely changed now. He's definitely a good guy. So, yeah. Both most likely might be dead by now. Died from the poisoning as well. All three guards are dead. Miriam, as a good guy now, has one last request. To give him Komagi. It's truly brilliant sequence. Alright, if you want a detailed review of this arc in a manga form as well, you can watch Totally Not Mark's videos. I'm trying to watch that myself actually. So, really, I'm sure he gives a little more detail about the storylines. Something I couldn't. So yeah, he and Komagi have one last battle of Pongi. It's a truly heartbreaking scene. As they play, we don't see the battle in the morning. When it comes to the morning, we don't see the battle till late towards the end of the episode. It's a truly heartbreaking scene. And suggest you just find it on YouTube or watch the entire arc. And just watch it on YouTube though, so if you don't want to get through the entire, get through a lot for 38 episodes just to watch this, get to this arc, this episode. After that, brings about Naruto set out a video, about his vaccination, knowing he was going to die right this battle. And set some rules up the chairman. I'll get to that more detail later, because it sets up the next arc. Gon's in critical condition, so he needs a specialist transfer to him. Well, some of the Chimera ants that are alive learn to live their own lives. Now, there was this ant girl introduced a little bit earlier who didn't talk, but we discover who she is. She can talk. She was just afraid. Turns out that'd be Reina. Yeah. Very clever, Mr. Rat. You'll never guess. That was clever. I mean that. You would assume that baby was Reina the whole time. But no. It was the entire girl the whole living time though. There was nowhere. That was really clever. Well, even though she was accepted for who she is now, and finally reunited with her mother. It's a truly emotional scene no matter what happens. Now the ones that Chimera ants now legalized as new magical beasts. They live freely now. Truly emotional. Oh, by the way, the missed guy calls the Tango guy on the phone. He mentioned about the kid. Yeah, it turns out that's not what they said. The kid kept saying that it's not Reina, and saying that he's Kite. I'm not kidding. That caught me off guard. So basically, Kai became a Chimera ant? My God, that's so weird. The baby grew in a couple of months. So wait, the baby actually grew in 2 months. Oh my god, and one. Sorry. Back to the message Neto sent. He mentioned something that it must be judged by the 13 Zodiac. By a group called the Zodiac. A group of hunters with animal themes, and most likely based either the Chinese Zodiac or the Celestial Zodiac, I like to call it. Alright, and one member of the Zodiac is none other than Jean. And that's where the arc concludes. Sorry, I had to really get this through, cut out most of the details. 60 episodes long. As I said, it should not be this long. I think the arc should have been shorter a bit. I don't think Tagashi's goal was clear at the start. I guess he did have original vision for the story at the start when writing this arc. But as he continued writing, it changed along the way. But yeah, nonetheless, this was a good arc. But it does have some problems, and a lot of people will probably talk about that part. But yeah, next time will be a review on the 13th Chairman election arc. So thank you guys for tuning in, enjoy my content. Please hit the thumbs up button. Want to see more? Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. You'll be up to date audio that comes out in the future. So keep watching my videos, guys. Keep Phoenix out.